Brighten up those already bright mornings. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter. Mornings at the Cabin.
Mornings at the Cabin, indeed. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter with you on your Wednesday morning. It is 12 degrees, and it's going to get up to a balmy 14 today. So get your swim trunks on and maybe stay inside and have a nice warm bath. A nice big bank of gray clouds off there in the distance once again. But hey, the sun is on us right now. So if we're living in the moment, everything's A-okay.
I kind of like it when I'm yawning as that intro music hits. It's very authentic.
Okay, it is very authentic.
Yeah.
We grew up with it because in cartoons, it would always play during cartoons. The flowers would unfold. Mm-hmm. And then I do something in the morning that annoys the crap out of every one of my partners, which is all of them right now. I have 30.
Oh my God.
From the past to the present, where I do this thing that cartoons do. I think Donald Duck used to do it. He'd wake up and this music would be playing. He'd be like,
yeah.
He'd smack his mouth.
Not one of your partners likes that.
Well, goodness. Would you have predicted
Wow.
If you want to go a little ASMR on it.
No, we don't. You've been usurped by Honey Tingles.
Oh my God.
ASMR king and queen of the territory.
Honey Tingles. Okay, let's continue on. Good morning, gentlemen. Welcome back to Mornings at the Cabin. Today we're going to be discussing trade deficits.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast.
You know what? We don't do segues here very often, but Family Affair by Sly and the Family Stone very smoothly segues into game shows that we can talk about.
Totally planned.
Totally planned. We plan everything here. Everything is not off the cuff, as you might expect. Family Feud Canada is coming to your TV set, and they are looking for families across this great nation, specifically in the North. They sent out a call, specifically people in the Yukon, Nunavut, and Northwest Territories, to say, hey, we want your families. Is it Gary D or Jerry D? Jerry D is going to be the host. He's a great host. I think he's going to be great.
Yeah. Did I overhear correctly that you had never heard of Jerry D last week? Was that a topic of conversation?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Hang on, you didn't know how to pronounce his first name 5 seconds ago.
I forgot how to pronounce it. I did not know. I forgot. No, but I mean, I've seen him do stand-up. He's a stand-up comedian. And then he wrote for This Hour's 22 Minutes. Then he got his own show. I think he did. I'm not remembering. And then he had his own show called Mr. D on CBC.
Which I think is his last season, this season.
Is it still on?
It's still on, oh yeah.
Wow, CBC's comedy is
done
just
really well.
Awful. Except for Schitt's Creek. Have you guys watched Schitt's Creek?
That is a show that I've said now a couple times that I really need to go back and start watching, because every time I've heard someone bring it up,
it's good.
There's been 10, 15 people out of the weeds who are like, oh, it's a great show. I love that show. It's great. I never gave it a chance really, but I think I have to now.
I think it's a Canadian comedy. It really is, and it kind of transcends Canadian borders. But I mean, it's funny. Eugene Levy, very funny. Catherine O'Hara, very funny. Dan Levy, very funny. And Dustin Milligan, of course, on it as well. So it's done very well, and they just finished up their last season as well. So
you got to do my part and support Dustin.
That's right. Do your part. Dustin needs your support. I don't think he does. So Family Feud Canada, looking for families across the country. And I as soon as I saw that, I sent you guys a message while in Scotland, probably in the middle of the night, and I said we should do this because on Family Feud, not only do they have families, sometimes they have teams or business or whatever. Apparently that's not the case. We can't do that. We got to be a family, and I imagine we have to prove it in some way.
So how are we going to do that?
I don't know.
So we have to come up with a plan.
We look vaguely alike.
The DNA testing machine that they're undoubtedly going to use.
Yeah.
No.
If it's CBC's budget DNA thing, it'll just be like spit in this cup. I'm like, CBC.
Does it look like the other guys?
Does this look like the other?
You guys are a family.
You guys are going to go. So no, you need to be a family of 5 that are permanent residents of Canada. Good. So none of these illegals that are coming into the country can be on Family Feud.
Keep them off our game shows.
Stealing our jobs
because, of course,
on game
the
shows.
first thing you think when you illegally immigrate is, how can I keep the lowest possible profile? I know.
Hi, Jerry. We're the Miller family. We're seeking asylum. Yeah. No. So we got to be a family of 5. But there are other strict rules. Has already been brought up on our post on Facebook about the other rules. So your eligibility rules. And one of them is pretty strict, especially for up here in the north. If you work for CBC, if you live or are partnered with anybody who works for CBC, fair dinkum. That's fine.
That's 20,000 people in the Northwest Territories out.
No, but that's the thing, though. If you know anybody who works for CBC, you can't be eligible. What? That doesn't make any sense, especially up here. That eliminates nearly everybody in Northern Canada.
Yes.
Yes.
But it eliminates probably everybody except people who arrived 5 days ago or fewer.
Yeah. Who will within 5 days know someone at CBC, because someone at CBC will approach them and be like, "So new in town, huh? Tell us about your experiences."
Oh, you've ruined it. I was just
I was trying to be
Family
on Family Feud. What are you guys pointing at over there? I see you guys.
I was looking up what dinkum means.
Oh, fair dinkum.
Yeah.
It's Aussie slang.
Yeah.
For it, just
That's a real word, apparently.
it is.
Pick it up
dinkum.
in Scotland and Ireland.
I was watching Aussie Men reviews.
It's like I
this
can't
morning,
even
so-
talk to you anymore.
No.
This vocabulary is just wild.
Don't get me started. Unfortunately, I think we should still apply. I think we should do a video, and we'll see if we can. Because, with all those strict rules, they're never going to find a family from the NWT.
This is the number one Jesse Wheeler approach to anything. Well, the rules say we can't do it. So
Let's
we're going to
do
do
it.
it.
I think we should try.
Let's
Let's do it. Let's just do it. I think we just say we're all brothers.
Yeah.
And a sister. If anybody else
Whoever wants to join.
Whoever wants to join.
How many players can you have? Is it
5?
5? Yeah.
5.
Okay.
You probably have to have 5 plus an alternate or something like that. Say if somebody drops out.
No coach?
No coach. That'd be funny.
That would be pretty funny. Yeah.
Blowing a whistle. You call that an answer? Top 100 people. What's wrong with you? Cat squeezing. Have you played Family Feud before, Ollie? Are you familiar with the game?
When would I have played Family Feud?
There's a Family Feud in the UK.
It's called Family Fortunes, but
it's the same thing.
Always got to be different.
The likelihood
Slightly
of
different.
anybody with an ounce of self-respect wanting to go on that show.
Easy. You can win $20,000.
Not in the UK, you can't.
What can you win in the UK?
No, it's probably in pounds. Let's face it.
It's £1,000 and some Jaffa cakes.
Something like
Honestly, it's presented by a guy called Les Dennis. Who's the most insufferable tool known to man.
I don't really know.
So, he's making a joke that I don't get.
Oh my god!
Was that a Coronation Street
No,
reference?
that was it is a Coronation Street reference, but from when he was on Extras.
Okay.
He had a part on Extras where he was doing like a panto.
Oh, you know who Les Dennis is?
I know who Les Dennis is, and he's like,
you do.
and he says to Ricky Gervais's character, he says, "Why don't people like Les Dennis?" And he's like, "They do." He's like, "Why don't twice as many?"
Yeah, that's oddly enough pretty similar to everybody's view of Les Dennis. So yeah, it's sort of one of those TV shows that you really sort of watch in order to try to figure out how the poor, unfortunate wretches that are on it ended up somehow getting on the show without being able to run away in time.
My goodness. I mean, these are just people that want to have some fun.
Trying to make a living.
But did they not have like a PlayStation or like a SNES with Mario Kart?
You can't win on Family Fortunes or Feud by playing PlayStation.
But you can win money in other games.
That's true.
Yeah.
Kid just won $3 million playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Didn't even have to go near Les Dennis.
But you are familiar with the game. You know how it's played.
Yes.
Okay. So I think we should do an audition video. I'm not sure what that's going to look like yet, but I think we should do one. There's no deadline set right now.
Oh, no?
No, because they're just like, send them in as soon as you can.
Other than the fact that auditions are next month.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Well, it said no deadline. There was no deadline on the article.
Well, I mean, the
I
game's
don't
going to
read
be
our articles.
ongoing, right? So they'll just keep taking auditions over and over.
I mean, they hope.
Yeah, well, obviously, yeah, for sure.
So we spoke to the production team, and they're coming up next month.
Why didn't you bring this up before we started talking about it for 5 minutes?
Well, because I thought you'd read our news.
No, I didn't read our news.
Ollie.
I like to shoot from the hip, Ollie. So you spoke to the production team.
I didn't. Emelie did.
And Emelie did, and she said, and she found a loophole in which we can jump through.
Sure, yeah. The loophole is called have a family.
Oh,
Bring them to the audition.
for God's sake! You know what? This privilege that families have is just running rampant. Anyway, Family Feud Canada. Not sure when it could start. Or Aaron, do you know? You talked to the production. Emelie talked to the production team. And you obviously read the article, so.
Oh,
you don't know.
Next year.
Sometime next year. If you read the article, you'd know that there is no start date. I would love to do Family Feud. I've watched Family Feud since Roy Cohn was on it. That's back in the 80s, baby.
Holy.
And then Louis Anderson, Richard Karn, and now Steve Harvey has it as the cornerstone of his entire empire.
Louis Anderson was the host?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Louis Anderson was the host.
So I just did that cartoon, and then that was it.
That was it.
Steve Harvey, the one TV show host that I would rank below Les Dennis in terms of like wanting to be anywhere near.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Oh, wanting to be anywhere near. Okay. I think he's a pretty good game show.
He's a great game show host. I bet he smells like lavender and cookies as
Probably.
well. He's going to start mega churches next. You watch. Family Feud Canada, send those audition tapes in. We will, at some point, probably just do some sort of boomerang and send that in.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast. Hey, it was early. What do you want from us?
It's that time of year again, Yellowknife. We've been nice to each other for far too long, and we've had this beautiful summer with just the most perfect weather.
It's so nice.
It's so nice. It's out there. You're just out there. And
so dry and warm. Everybody's been happy.
Everybody's been really good about it. No one complaining on Facebook whatsoever.
Oh, why would you?
Because it's perfect.
That's right.
That's right.
It's too perfect.
It's you know what? I'd rather it wasn't like this. But CIBC's Mud Run for Our Lives coming up on September 8th. We had so much fun last year. Mm-hmm. We haven't really discussed what we're going to do for it this year. What do you think? Do you got any ideas?
Oh, we can just do the Mud Run.
That's what we did last year, though.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean,
I am in worse shape this year, so it might be funny.
Worse shape?
Yeah.
You just came back from 3 weeks of hiking.
Oh, it wasn't 3 weeks. Well, I mean, there was a lot of hiking. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. There was a bit of hiking. There's also,
I guess you balanced it out with the Guinness.
56 pints of Guinness.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I didn't gain any weight while I was gone. But I didn't lose any either.
You stayed even.
I stayed even.
Well done.
Yeah,
well done.
Probably developed a bit more fat on the body. But September 8th at the Yellowknife Ski Club. Come out and support your Run for Our Lives teams. Of course, you can donate. And the great thing about this one is that all the money that is raised stays in the North.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
So that is something that's a huge advantage. It's a huge thing. And last year, Ollie and I did the Mud Run. We had a great time. Mm-hmm. Took a lot out of us.
Yeah. Ollie
did win that one.
Yeah.
And in the competition of he versus I, or I versus he, I'm not sure what's grammatically correct. Him and me. I think I'm still up, but I feel like the Mud Run probably counts for more than one. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know.
There's a bunch
it was sponsored?
It's a bunch of... It's sponsored?
It counts for more because it was sponsored.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, for goodness sake. Everything we do is sponsored.
So you're probably even now. It's just a washout from this point on. Let's just start over because who can keep track?
I can. I'm up like 7-4.
That's actually probably pretty accurate.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's still a few things I'd like to do. I wanted to do the archery thing. We should go to the shooting club, all these things.
I think it would be fun if we maybe had a Team Wheeler versus Team Ollie or some kind of team aspect to it.
Oh, my Lord.
Maybe you can recruit really ambitious athletic people.
Wow.
And just go on a hunt for the best team you can assemble.
That is a really good idea.
It's not bad.
It's a great idea. And we could just be coaches. We don't even need to do it.
We just
do it. Shots of us with people going through the mud, and we'll just be standing there like, you guys look great.
With your clipboards.
You guys look great. Well done.
You! Beat it up!
Get through that water. Get through the mud. You can support, obviously, if you'd like. You can register, donate, or find out more info. Check out the StantonFoundation.ca. Pardon me. StantonFoundation.ca. All funds raised in the North, of course, stay in the North. So if you want to register a team or you just want to donate some money, you want to help out a team that's already there, StantonFoundation.ca is where you're going to find that info. Of course, as we near the Mud Run for Our Lives, we will have a bit more information for you and probably have someone in to talk about it, I imagine. Right?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Oh, good.
I mean, us and the Mud Run team, we're fingers crossed thing.
That's right.
Like that.
Fingers crossed thing. I'm glad you explained that because you put it up to the mic.
I had to explain. You can't just say like that.
I can't. Yeah.
The cracking of my knuckles doesn't quite come through over the mic. As good as that ASMR might be, I don't know if that would be good. Still trying to figure out this ASMR thing.
Yeah. Cabin Radio and the Mud Run. One and the same.
Scenes on the cabin.
Wait, what? What happened?
She did something to the memory.
What did you do?
I just touched it.
That shouldn't make it change.
Change it back, Joy!
I'm trying.
You can't change it back?
No, I guess I can't.
Good going, sadness. Now when Riley thinks about that moment with Dad, she's going to feel sad. Bravo.
I'm sorry, Joy. I don't really know. I thought maybe
Joy, we've got a stairway coming up.
Just don't touch any of the other memories until we figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Scenes from the cabin.
Know the movie? Submit your guess to mailbox@cabinradio.ca or send us a message on Facebook for your chance to win gift certificates to some awesome Yellowknife restaurants, including Zehabesha, Main Street Pizza, The Woodyard Eatery, Copper House Restaurant, and Javaroma. Listen to Cabin Radio every weekday to win, or download the Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
Starting hour 2 of MATC with Chelsea Thacker, Executive Director for Rainbow Coalition of Yellowknife. Welcome.
You know my title. I feel so honored.
I remembered this time, yeah. ED! Right on. It's a big week. It's the week.
It is. It's Pride Week.
Tell us everything we want to know. We were just talking about the Rainbow Cabaret. That is on Saturday.
Yeah.
Right? And then you've
Friday
got...
and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. Pardon me. We're going on Saturday, so that's the only night that counts. And then the party to follow on Saturday night at the beer gardens at Folk on the Rocks.
Yeah. There's a free bus heading out there, leaving at City Hall, and every half hour, and
Nice.
they'll come in at 2 a.m.
And you were just mentioning karaoke and trivia tomorrow. There's all kinds of events going on
so
all
much
week.
fun stuff.
Tell us what's going on.
So tonight we have the Inclusive Healthcare Panel at the new Union Building. So it's going to be just like a forum for people to hear from healthcare practitioners who are already have inclusive healthcare spaces on how to make your space more inclusive and how to work with LGBTQ2S clients. Tomorrow is going to be trivia and karaoke.
Yeah.
I have heard that there is a whole category on RuPaul's Drag Race. So
I got to do some binge watching.
yeah, people got to buff up on their trivia, or at
No
least
doubt.
look for the highlight moments.
Yeah.
So that you can answer some of the questions. And then, of course, sing your heart out to all the gay favorites.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, and then we've got karaoke, and we've got cabaret on Friday and Saturday, and then we've got that big community barbecue out at Samba K during the day.
Wicked.
And then we'll just be partying the night away and finishing off Pride Week at the folk site.
Awesome. Tell us about the cabaret. Now, this is the first year where it's like Queerlesque was a thing, and the Rainbow Cabaret was a thing, and now everything's kind of together.
Yeah, this is actually the first year for Rainbow Cabaret, because Queerlesque isn't happening anymore.
That's right.
The organizers kind of left town, so we decided that we would create a new show.
Yeah.
And so there's a bunch of acts, local talent, some people you've seen before. We have quite a few new performers, which
Nice.
is super
Yeah,
awesome. And we're at the top night. Tickets are $25. It's going to be an amazing show.
And we won't go into who's new, but that's one of the great things about having these cabarets is that it's giving people a chance to perform, to do something that they're not used to doing, get them out of their shell a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's pretty incredible. And we're looking forward to that on Saturday. Tickets are $25. Still available?
Yes, they're still available. You can find them being sold at Pride sites, or you can buy at Pride events, or you can buy them at Top Night or Black Night.
All right.
So, about the karaoke, you mentioned singing your heart out to gay favorites.
What are
and
yeah,
that
tell
piqued
us.
my interest because I feel like there's so many songs that could be could
so
fall
many
under the umbrella
That's
of
right.
gay favorites. What off the top of your head? What are some of your gay favorites?
Give us
Oh man, Celine Dion.
Okay.
Classic.
All right. Yeah. Just
I hate karaoke,
her
but
entire
a lot
catalog.
of other people
How dare
love
you?
karaoke.
You hate
How do you
karaoke?
hate it?
I know. I'm a snob. I'm like, if you can't sing well, don't sing.
Well, yeah, but a lot of these karaokeers
But-
can sing pretty
Yeah,
well.
that's true. I personally don't like karaoke, but I know lots of other people love karaoke. So,
You are not selling this karaoke.
Other people like it, I
Everyone
hear.
who's going to be there is super hyped about the karaoke.
Sweet.
There's going to be, we've got Celine Dion, we've got the Dixie Chicks. Maybe someone will sing Robin to close off the night.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
man.
Very
we
nice.
got the classics in there and some new ones too.
Okay. I feel like you could get away with a lot of Disney songs too.
Yeah.
You just bust
Straight
into
up.
any Disney song,
Yeah.
and you'll have the whole crowd with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or what's that song? Finally it happened to me. I love that song.
Is that
You should come to karaoke. You're a good singer.
I might drop in.
He is too good a singer.
That's not true.
If anything,
I hurt myself when I sing. I'm not a good singer. I just have good tone.
I think there should be one rule about Jesse at karaoke, and that it's you don't let him do Bob O'Reilly by The Who, because he does it better than Roger Daltrey.
That's not true. That is not a gay favorite. Either.
It's probably not a gay favorite.
No.
So you can't do it.
You've
All
got to
right?
stop gassing him up because he's just going to up and leave Cabin Radio for a music career.
for a karaoke career. I'm going to tour around doing karaoke, and at the end of my songs, I'm like, you guys want to give me $5? That'd be great. Anyone? No?
Doesn't pay well.
This is not well thought out.
Time of his life.
So that's tomorrow, 6:30 to 11 at the Elks Lodge.
Yeah.
Also cupcakes at the post office from noon tomorrow as well.
To 1,
Yeah.
And that one's kind of a Pride tradition.
Yeah, it is. I love that one.
Yeah, so the first Pride happened when they were giving out cake at the post office because they wanted to be super low key, didn't want to really attract a lot of attention to themselves.
Why? I'm joking. Keep going.
Oh, I don't know. It was probably like really dangerous to be different.
Everyone
Oh,
seemed like pretty behind it. I don't know.
We're past all that.
Oh yeah,
Haven't you heard?
it's all rainbows and butterflies.
That was my understanding.
No, that's incredible. And I love that you still doing that because that's how it kind of all got going.
Yeah, and now we get too many people just to have one cake. So
Yeah, absolutely.
we've got 200 cupcakes, first come, first serve.
Amazing.
Right on.
Yeah, they're designed by a local cupcake company.
I'm going to come grab 6
Okay.
for people at work.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
not
was
just for
gonna
me.
say,
I'm just going to have 6.
not just for you.
I'm
That's
just going to grab them and heave them into my mouth.
Yeah.
What? Don't say that.
We'll see.
I can't eat 6 cupcakes. I'm a big guy.
I think you can.
I can't eat 6 cupcakes.
All right.
I can't do
Don't
it.
limit
I mean,
yourself.
I could physically do it, but it would just not be good.
Morally, you can't.
Morally, I find it morally
Should
reprehensible.
we have a cupcake eating contest?
No. I'm trying to stay away from this stuff.
Okay.
Oh my
What?
goodness.
Winter's coming. You
I mean,
have to
winter's
pack on
coming.
the pouch.
I've
You
got
gotta
fine.
hydrate.
You know what? I've got my build. I've got my winter clothing. I'm good. Drag Queen Storytime also on Friday at Samba K. So that's very cool. Tell us a little bit more about Drag Queen Storytime. Something that's become very, very popular. And tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so we took inspiration from a lot of events that were happening down south. They were seen to be really successful in integrating kids into like knowing more about the LGBTQ2S community and getting comfortable around people who are LGBTQ2S. So we did one in April for Days of Pink. It was a huge success. We had over 70 people come out, kids and parents. So that was really awesome. And so we're going to be having it at Samba K on Friday. Our drag queen, Priyanka Love, is going to be reading some stories, a little one about pride and some other really cute love stories, and just wants to meet the kids and like have them ask her questions and have a good time. It's really sweet seeing them all interact with her and our different queens and take pictures with them and stuff. It's special.
Sweet. I mean, it's just all these events sound like a lot of fun. I might have to come to trivia karaoke.
Wow.
I mean, the trivia's at 6:30. I mean, the karaoke can't start too late. I'm in bed by like 9:30.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we got to get up early. But
Just walk in there, just nail one,
belt
you go.
out some Celine,
drop the mic.
drop the mic, and leave.
We'll start at 9:27, so you have a chance to get one song in.
I don't think I can go first at Pride karaoke. I don't
so
think I'm
accommodating.
That is. Thank you very much. Thank you for including me. And then, of course, the Pride Party at Folk in the Rocks at the Beer Garden starting from 9 on Friday or on Saturday. Pardon me. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a 3 and 5K rainbow run.
Yeah.
That's
because we
too
weren't
much.
doing enough events.
Well, because we've got the cupcakes on Thursday. Take a day to recover. Come do a 5K on Saturday. Then burn it all off.
Yeah.
Right on.
So the Rainbow Run is 3 and 5K. You can walk or run it or jog. Just complete it somehow.
Or watch.
I don't run.
I watched
either.
5K today. I watched people do 5K. I did it. Can and is there money being raised for that or?
Yeah. So you pay the registration fee, which I think is like $15, $20, and then you get to participate in the race. And some of the funds come to us. Some go to the Multisport Club, who has helped us put on this run as a part of a series of runs that they've had. And and then like right after you're done, there's going to be a barbecue at Samba K starting, so you can get your burger right after you burn all those carbs.
That's the best time. You got a carb
back up.
That's
Yeah.
right. Get that protein in there. That's what heals your muscles.
That's right.
I've been told.
You sound like you know a lot about working out.
I do. I've read a lot about it. There's not a lot of like active experience with it, but I've read a lot about it. I feel like I can tell people how to live their lives. I feel like I could be a life coach because I don't really have it all together myself, but I could probably tell other people how to do it.
Yeah. A natural for the job.
Absolutely. So plenty of events still going on. Inclusive healthcare practices tonight at the UNW from 6:30. Cupcakes at the post office tomorrow at noon. Trivia and karaoke night tomorrow night at the Elks Lodge at 6:30. Drag Queen Storytime, 5:30, Samba Cape Park on Friday. And, of course, Rainbow Cabaret Friday and Saturday. And then the Pride Party Saturday night from 9 to 2 a.m. at the Beer Gardens at Folk in the Rocks. Chelsea, thank you so much for coming in. And always good to have you. Always good to have you have a good time here. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. Always good to have a good time with you here in the studio. Oh, God.
Yeah,
I'm a terrible person.
That was fun.
It's been fun. I'm never coming back. Fair enough.
And thank you for all your hard work, by the way.
Absolutely.
Obviously, this is a ton of events. Takes a lot of coordination.
Oh, I thought you meant just right here doing all the heavy lifting with this interview.
I mean,
that as well.
I'll take it for both.
Thank you for helping us create good radio.
Yay!
No, to be honest, we have like 60 volunteers this week. And I've got like an amazing committee. There's a bunch of people who are behind this.
Name all of them.
Name all
every volunteer. If you don't, it's rude.
I can, if you'd like me to.
On Facebook later.
Facebook later. Thank everybody. All right, Chelsea, thank you so much. And we'll keep everybody apprised of the schedule throughout the week. Yellowknife Pride Festival running until Saturday Sunday morning at 2 a.m. when the Pride Party finishes up. It's going to be a great time.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
Joined by some very special guests. Oh, my goodness. As you know, we here at Cabin Radio just hate small animals.
Hate 'em.
And there are two on our desk right now. Emelie Peacock, newest member of the Cabin Radio team, has brought in her two new kittens.
Yes, my kitties, my two black kitties.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, they're so cute.
Adorable. I don't know what to do. What are we going to even talk about?
Why? How cute they are.
For some reason, cat squeezing is on the board.
Yeah, what are we doing with the cat squeezing?
Well,
We're just going to squeeze them?
For them to say hello.
Oh, my goodness. One's got poop on its butt.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a poopy world when you have kittens.
No
Say
doubt.
hello, kitty.
Poopy world.
No.
And now it's all over the Studio One desk.
And, just walking all over the buttons. There we go. If we go off the air, you know why. Hello.
This is the kind of thing that only cats can get away with. Dogs can't get away with
Well, she's
this.
so light.
Dogs stay on the
weighs
ground.
Like half a pound, for goodness sake.
Cats are nimble, too. Dogs are clumsy.
Dogs are clumsy, and they're just bigger. You know, that's how it is. Hello, little one.
Yeah,
Hello.
there's a reason why they're cute when they're little. 'Cause
Yeah,
they poop
well, I
everywhere, but you still love them.
That's right. That's right. It's not that way with me anymore. I try to poop everywhere, and people are just like, "What are you doing, sir? Can you not?
People are so judgmental.
Can you not make a scene? Hello."
So
try to get a meow out of you.
We, of course, were talking last week on the morning show about Little Hulk in particular. The other cat of yours has just been ignored completely.
That other cat.
Yes.
Because I assume you already have a name that you're pretty happy with.
Yeah, her name is Kwana, which means thank you in
Yeah.
Inuvialuit.
Yes, it does.
And she's a beautiful, beautiful kitty.
Aw.
The other one, he's a bit more complicated. So
Oh, so he's Hulk.
yeah, we still
Yeah.
haven't named him, but I still haven't named him.
Hulk is his name.
How do you know which is which? They look
Yeah.
exactly the same.
They have. Well, when you become a cat mom, you know.
Oh, you
They,
just know.
You just
No,
know.
that's
No, they're
right.
very different personalities. Kwana is like your typical cat where, she sits in the window. She doesn't really care too much about you.
Yeah.
She kind of looks at you with disdain sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
oh, human.
Yeah, that's a pretty classic cat.
Yeah.
Whereas Hulk, he waits by the door. He's kind of like
dog?
a dog cat. Yeah.
Right on.
and and they have different colored eyes. That's how I know.
No. They're so pretty.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Yeah.
And now they're gone.
And now we have more small. There we are. There's one back. And now we have more kittens and puppies with the Cabin Radio team. So we are just replete with small animals. You're not going to jump off yet. She's got little. Is that Hulk or Kwana? Oh, gone.
And
Gone.
You're out the door.
It looks like they have little spots. Like it
Little
looks like they almost
spots.
like a little leopard print on them or
Oh.
something.
I didn't notice that.
Maybe they're crossed with those. What are those cats called? Not leopards, but they have
Jaguars.
Yes, jaguars. That's what I meant.
cheetahs.
Cheetahs. Yeah.
Ferocious.
They're just being shy. They're normally super crazy, but
Well, I mean, that one.
They're so quiet.
Yeah.
yeah.
No
not
barking?
actually-
Yeah.
No barking.
Weird.
I highly recommend cats from the SPCA, especially
Absolutely.
black ones.
So which one
Yeah.
did you step on?
The one that's no longer here, Scott.
Both different times.
Oh, they're just around your feet all the
Aw.
time. And I mean, you mentioned that, like, obviously we are adopt, don't shop people here. And you mentioned that obviously getting a rescue from the SPCA is a great thing to do, but for cats especially, and for dogs as well, black ones, black cats do not get adopted as much as other cats.
Well, they're bad luck.
Well, that's just stupid, isn't it? That is really stupid.
Superstition is stupid?
Yes, it is.
Come on now.
Yeah, no. To think that some arbitrary something or other has some sort of cosmic effect on your life is a little stupid. Yeah, well, okay, maybe not when it comes to numbers and math, but like a black cat. And there is history behind that proves that it's just nonsense. It has to do with the Salem witch trials, I think. I have no idea.
Well,
it has to do with
absolutely.
witches or something. But yeah, walking under a ladder, bad luck. Yeah, because you might get hit with something.
Yeah.
Broken mirror, bad luck. Yeah, because you might cut yourself. Like, all these things are just kind of tied to like practical reasons within the time frame that they were invented.
Black cat crossing your path, you might trip over it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's at night.
Or if you're Emelie, there's a step on it.
You might step on it. That's more bad luck for the cat.
So, how long are you planning on keeping these cats?
Well, they live 20 years or so.
20 years!
So,
That
yeah.
sounds like too much.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, on the subject of black cats, Dana at the SPCA did tell me that they are the last to be adopted, but
Yeah.
I can guarantee you that they're just as cute,
Of course.
if not
they're
cuter.
gorgeous.
They're just a little bit hard to take pictures of.
Yes.
Yeah, you need
I have
to
the
use
same
that
problem
flash.
with my dog.
And
You
they
have a
want
black dog?
nothing
I've got it,
to
yeah.
do with the
And she's like
microphone.
so black that she's shiny black. Like, she's gorgeous.
Give us a meow.
Yeah.
But you can barely see her face in pictures sometimes.
Oh, look.
But yeah, I mean
Bonding.
that the reason that they're adopted last is based purely on some old superstition, basically, right?
Yeah.
And that's so silly.
They're so sweet. I highly recommend black cats.
We humans have some very odd rules about,
We do.
about how we deal with things. They're beautiful. Thank you for bringing them in. They didn't meow
Anytime.
though, so this whole thing is we're gonna erase this whole thing from the.
Big
No one
bucks.
knows it
This
even
whole thing.
happened.
That's exactly right. Yeah, because no one's listening right now.
Come on, kitties.
There you go. Give us a meow.
Oh, no, that was me. Don't want to squeeze him too hard.
Manufacturing meows now.
Bump its head against the mic. Maybe if
Come
I
on,
hit
kitty.
it against this mic, it'll meow.
Nah.
Emelie, thanks for bringing in your kittens.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Woo!
plenty of pictures up on the Facebook page, and probably a couple on the gram as well. Hit us up there, and you can see then 2 newest additions to the Cabin Radio team. Well, 3. I mean, Emily's here too. She only started a few weeks ago, and is already putting everyone else to shame with her work ethic. So
And
thanks a lot, Emelie.
enraging AJ.
And what?
And enraging AJ.
Enraging him.
It's a great part of the team.
Is she a puppy too?
Thanks for listening. Check out more from the show at cabinradio.ca and by following the Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page.